Hi, my name's Antek. I've been training parkour and running for about 3.5 years now, and I originally got into it by watching a video on YouTube, and I've just been doing it since, really. Parkour is basically the discipline of movement in urban or natural environments, with a main focus on efficiency. So we'll focus on rear to escape scenarios. For example, if someone's chasing you, you can use parkour to get away, or if someone needs your help in a burning building, you can climb up there and help him. So basically, a line that goes with parkour is be strong to be useful. That's something that we really focus on. Basically, parkour is just pure efficiency. We only focus on A to B kind of movements. We don't do any tricks or flips, as this would just slow us down and use more energy. When we're doing free running, we more focus on aesthetics and freedom of movement, but we do still keep the same philosophies that we do in parkour. So we're still focused on be strong to be useful and basically self-improvement. On average, I personally train about 3 to 5 times a week, but some of the training isn't always directly going outside and practicing techniques and climbing the walls or whatever. A lot of the training is just strength and conditioning to make ourselves a lot stronger. I wouldn't say you incorporate parkour directly into everyday life. It's not something, I mean, occasionally you might be running for the bus or the train or whatever, you might jump a fence, but for the most part, parkour still affects your life in a very large way, but in more subtle ways. So it's not a direct kind of physical movement. It's more the philosophy and the mental aspects of everyday life. So you'll go through a problem in your everyday life and you can relate it back to the fact that you look at a jump and you say, well, how do I make myself better? How can I do this jump? And you'll use the same mindset to attack the kind of problems that you have in everyday life. So overall, parkour has affected me a lot through my day-to-day life, and I use it a lot. It's also made me a much more confident person. So indirectly, I think parkour does affect your life in many, many ways. I think the thing that attracted me most about parkour and free running and all that kind of human movement was just the freedom of it, really. I mean, it didn't have many rules. It was just go out there, use your body and better yourself in any way you can. Once I did start training, once I started the physical movement, I really got in tune with the philosophies and discipline behind parkour, which just really grows on you and just really makes it more enticing for someone to train. A lot of people don't understand that a major thing with parkour is really being safe. Even though it looks dangerous, all of our training is actually quite very safe. We do very slow progressions and we drill things many, many times. Parkour is becoming a lot more noticeable and popular in Australia because it's still very new. So it's growing quite quickly and it's quite exciting. There's more to life. You can do movement. Doesn't always have to be sport. Doesn't always have to be competitive. There's just movement for the sake of movement.